And hello, welcome to another episode of the Good Boxing Podcast with your host, Josh Sias. Today's a very exciting day. It's the first day that I'm actually recording the podcast on my computer, and I'm going to upload this to the YouTube channel. I was having some issues. I was looking for a good video editor, and honestly, out there, you never really know what the quality that you're going to get. But today I have a very exciting episode for you guys. This weekend, Anthony Joshua put on a stellar performance against Kubrat Pulev. I had mentioned I was very excited about this fight and was really impressed with not only the resolve of Anthony Joshua, but his performance overall. His tactics were superior. He showed very good discipline in the ring and outside the ring. He never got too high, never got too low, never got too mad, never really let the rage and the provocation that Kubrat Pulev was trying to kind of bring out the dog in Anthony Joshua. But in the ring, he stayed disciplined. He used that jab. He was using that front hand, like I was saying, really get in that range and essentially pitched a shutout, in my opinion. He dropped Kubrat Pulev a bunch of times and ended up stopping him, which to me, Kubrat Pulev, while not the best champion in the world, he is certainly a solid fighter. I think Kubrat Pulev presents some issues for a lot of other guys in the heavyweight division. And while he's not Tyson Fury or even Deontay Wilder, or quite frankly, even Andy Ruiz, he is a fighter you have to show up for. And if you don't show up, you can get caught out there. But the main thing here, and the thing that makes this really, really exciting in my opinion, is immediately after the fight, Matchroom, Top Rank, and all the boxing pundits are really talking about making the fight. I mean, quite frankly, if Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury can come to the table and actually negotiate this mega fight for undisputed, it would be phenomenal. We don't have to go through the years and years of the back and forth between Anthony Joshua fans and Tyson Fury fans. You don't have to constantly go on the message boards like back in the day with Mayweather and Pacquiao. So the fact that both of these people, both Bob Arum and Eddie Hearn, are being upfront and just saying like, hey, Monday, this Monday, not the following Monday, not next year, not, hey, in a few months we'll get to the table and look at what we want to do. Both promoters are showing interest in the fight. Both fighters are showing interest in the fight. If you listen to what's coming out of Tyson Fury's camp, Tyson Fury is Tyson Fury. He's a boisterous guy, very big personality, very big guy, really not afraid to fight anybody. The fact that, as you all know, and we've heard the story multiple times, after a long layoff, after hitting the pinnacle of the sport and defeating Vladimir Klitschko, he went off the rails and came back to essentially fight Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder at the time was the scariest heavyweight in the division. Before Tyson Fury came back and had a picture-perfect performance before getting dropped in that 12th round, he got up, listened to the Bronze Bomber, Curious Case of It. I outline everything about what happened in the fight. Tyson Fury gets dropped, gets up, and we know the story. He ends up coming back into the limelight, then fighting Deontay Wilder again. And in this case, now he's a little more sharp, came back, fought Deontay Wilder again, and then just starched him, knocked him out. Nobody thought he was going to knock Deontay Wilder out. He did. Deontay Wilder is... God knows where he's been. He's been quiet, and when he did finally speak, I'm not going to sit here and destroy Wilder because this is about Fury and Joshua. We know you heard a bunch of different excuses, speculation, conspiracy theories, etc., etc. But the third fight was supposed to materialize. I thought he was going to exercise his rematch clause after fighting Fury, but he didn't. He stayed quiet, and now with COVID and a bunch of reschedules, Tyson Fury has decided to move on from fighting Deontay Wilder, and now has set his sights on potentially unifying and becoming undisputed champion. Anthony Joshua took care of business. He took care of his end of the bargain, and there's really not much else for there to be. Both guys want to fight. Both promoters are showing intent that they both want to fight. And I kind of appreciate the open and honest, the openness and the honesty and the transparency and the fact that both parties want to get to the table. I think a lot of the times, both sides, both fighters, both sets of fans really like to play the public. Sometimes they negotiate in public, not to create a fight, but to make it seem as if they're trying to create a fight and try to build a narrative that the other side is potentially ducking or doesn't really want to engage in a fight. Now, both of these guys, both Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury, are showing that they are true champions. The fact that they both constantly mention each other's names, the fact that they both want all the belts, and the fact that they're saying that they want to engage in a mega fight and eliminate all the hurdles that could potentially happen with either a defense of a title or in just getting a tune-up or anything of that nature. Because as you're seeing, even in the case of Tyson Fury and Deontay Wilder, Wilder thought he was just going to take Fury, body Fury, and it was just going to be another notch on his belt. But what he learned was, look, any guy, no matter how far, if they can box, they get sharp, they come in and they have the right mindset, could come and give you issues. And Tyson Fury took care of his end of the bargain, recaptured the WBC title, and now he's after his other belts. You have two guys from Europe, both the biggest stars in their respective countries, and I hope they're telling the truth. I really hope that this is not just something that's a ploy or some sort of publicity stunt. Both fighters want to fight. I love the fact that the best are going to fight the best. And, you know, Anthony Joshua, quite frankly, for a while, I didn't really like him that much. And I'll be honest with you, in the Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua fight, I really thought Deontay Wilder would beat him. I thought his power mixed with the fact that Anthony Joshua likes to take risks and is a gunslinger, I saw that being a potential nightmare matchup for Anthony Joshua. But after his loss to Andy Ruiz, he went back to the drawing board, got in the ring, did what he had to do, got better, addressed the flaws that he exhibited in that fight, and he, right now with his comeback against Andy Ruiz, the second fight, where he won comfortably, made it an easy fight, and with Kubrat Pulev, after a long layoff, all the pressure of a potential mega fight with Tyson Fury on the horizon, I think Anthony Joshua right now is primed to fight Tyson Fury. Tyson Fury hasn't fought in a while. The last time he fought Deontay Wilder, and Anthony Joshua was a different fighter than Deontay Wilder. Deontay Wilder was relying heavily on his power, and he miscalculated greatly against Tyson Fury. He thought his power would be the ultimate eraser, as I said in my Bronze Bomber video, but Tyson Fury never let him detonate the bomb. If the target can't be touched, your power means nothing. And quite frankly, the reason why I say Anthony Joshua, while I favor Tyson Fury in the matchup, is primed for Tyson Fury, it's because he has confidence. He rebuilt his armor. His resolve is stronger than ever, right? His boxing ability and movement is improving, which is what you need. People think that, in order to beat Tyson Fury, you have to pressure him, move your head, be on top of him. But Tyson Fury, quite frankly, will pick that apart. I think if he can mix his very fundamental boxing style, hands up, head movement, with some back foot work in order to kind of lure Tyson Fury forward, and maybe he can catch Tyson Fury going forward, trying to lunge at him and try to put combinations together, because Tyson Fury likes to engage. He takes a lot of risks, and he's a gunslinger as well sometimes. And in this fight, both fighters are out there to prove that they're the best. I think the fact that they're being open that they want to fight, And the fact that they can include a rematch clause openly, knowing that you're guaranteed 2 fights for the opportunity to be undisputed. I'm sure the fights have some sort of clause that whoever wins the fight gets more money the second fight. I don't know the particulars. But the fact that we're moving in the direction of an undisputed heavyweight championship fight in 2021, not 1 fight, but 2 fights, this is spectacular, and I'm extremely excited about it. I'm so goddamn excited about this damn fight because, wow. Like, if Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua get this done, kudos to these 2 guys. Honestly, I'm so excited. I hope you guys are excited as well. And props to Eddie Hearn and Top Rank. I mean, Bob Arum is Bob Arum. One day he's telling the truth like he says, and the next day he's not. You don't know what to trust. But between Teofimo Lopez, Vasily Lomachenko, between Tyson Fury and Anthony Joshua, Bob Arum's making spectacular fights. He's talking about Jose Ramirez and Josh Taylor. There's just so many fights to be made, and I'm very, very excited that both fighters are actually doing this. And it should be a great event. This is going to be my second video that I post. However, this is going to be the first one because I'm still waiting. Like I said, I was having issues with the video editor that I sent it to, and that's why I just kind of went into the direction of I'm just going to do it myself. I'm really excited. If you like what you're seeing, feel free to subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell, subscribe, follow us on IG at Good Boxing Podcast. And if you have any questions, feel free to drop a comment. If you have any feedback as to what you want to hear, drop a comment. Or feel free to email me at goodboxingpodcast@gmail.com. Our YouTube channel is, or my YouTube channel is, Good Boxing Podcast on YouTube. Thank you so much. Forgive the short video. I just wanted to test this out and see more or less what you guys think. Feel free to leave feedback, and thank you so much. The support has been phenomenal. We have over 30 countries that support the podcast. The podcast has been really, really successful the last few days. And I mean, quite frankly, the fact that Anthony Joshua saw the podcast, I'm so hyped. Shout out to Boxing Bully from Akim Barak. Barak, thanks for the shout out. I appreciate the feedback you gave me, and I'm really going to take that into account. Thanks so much for everything, guys. Be well. Have a good day.